Oscar,
Yes, sir.
pick one. 4, 5, or 6?
I'll do on 5.
Left or right?
Right.
Read it to us.
A polynomial function qx that has an absolute maximum.
What did you draw? You didn't have to draw anything, but...
Well, first I underlined that it has an absolute maximum.
Okay.
Then I did a graph.
You did or you didn't?
Yeah, I did.
What did you draw? A parabola. And where is the parabola facing? Up or down? Smiley face or a sad face? So you drew this. Absolute maximum. It's there. Question, Oscar. What degree is this graph? X to the... Yeah, 1, 2. And that's a negative because it's facing down, but it just asks us about the degree. Class, is this divisible by 2? Yeah. Divisible by 2 means 2 divided by 2 with remainder, no remainder. Okay? Oscar, pick the next person. Alex, what does that graph look like? It's a line? So left 2, up 4. Now, the temptation is to think that it is a line. Raise your hand if you think it's linear. Okay. The answer, it's not linear. How is a way that we can check that it's not linear? The common difference. So class, how do you go from 4 to 1/8? So is that the same from here to here? Yeah, so not a first common difference. Okay. Does anyone know what this one is? I also think it has a 1/2 to it. Let me think. 1 to the 8th. Does that work? No? Well, we know that it's not linear, right? And if it's some kind of cubic function, the big idea is this. Look at the 3. Class, is that divisible by 2? No. So the answer would be the right side. Now, when I make the test for... When's your test? On Thursday, I could exactly copy a question, or I might do something like this. I can paste this description into this side, and you still have to answer the same type of question. Okay? Alex, pick another number for us. 4 or 6?
6.
Pick the next person.
Can I pick the same one?
If you want. Oscar, left or right?
I'll do that.
Left side?
Yeah.
Alright, what does it look like? Read the description for us.
Which function has the greater output as x equals to 0?
So maybe a graph might help. Oscar, what does an odd degree look like? Where are the arrows?
One is up and one is down.
So starts where? Up or down?
Up. And then ends down.
Well, that would be the case for an odd degree if our A value is negative. But what does this say, Oscar?
That's positive.
Positive. So ours should be something like this. Oscar, pick the next person.
Tony. What? Oh.
What does this graph look like, Tony?
It would be
Even or odd degree?
Wouldn't it be odd because the... Oh, wait, no. It would be even, no? But then it would start negative because of the coefficient. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Even degree, like x to the second. And he says because the leading coefficient is negative, it's going to go down. Standard form 50 does something like this, right? But the big idea is this. Which function has a greater output? Class, what letter is output? Y. So looking at your y values, which one has a higher or bigger y value as x approaches infinity? Class, which side is that? Left or right? Yeah. X-axis, you're going towards the right as x approaches infinity. Okay, so which graph has a higher y value? Left or the right? So essentially what this is looking for is which one has it up here. Which one is that, class? The left side. The left side has a greater output. Tony, pick the next person.
Camille.
Camille, left or right?
I'll do right.
Okay, what does that graph look like? Well, I don't know if we have to get a graph, but can you read number 4 for us, Camille?
Which function has an odd degree?
Question. S of x. What's the degree of this polynomial? Is it to the power of 3?
No.
You're correct. Is it to the power of 2?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes? Is it because you see it as the first one? Well, what we have to do is pick all of them. And if you multiply the same base, you can add the exponents. So, Camille, when you add all those numbers up, what do you get?
6.
Camille, what degree?
Oh, 7.
Degree 7. Camille, is that odd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's double check on this other side. Camille, can you pick another student to help us do the left side?
Tony?
Tony, read that for us.
A polynomial function R of x that has only imaginary zeros.
Tony, what do you know about imaginary zeros?
That doesn't touch the x-axis.
Correct. And how many are there? 1 or 2?
2?
Correct. It's like looking at you and your imaginary friend, right?
Yeah.
Imaginary zeros come in pairs. So this represents 2. Class, is this an even or odd? This is like x to the second, so it's not odd.
So smart today. So smart.